What is up, everyone? Welcome back. Sooner Surge live on this Tuesday evening. Thanks for joining me tonight. Jeremy will be joining whenever he can get on here, but I'm going to go ahead and start because lots to talk about. Correction says 4 more wins. That's right, 4 more. My people, what's up, Steven? Good to see you on here. Good to see all y'all on here. Appreciate you joining. We'll talk about a lot of things tonight. I know we still got 10 days till the game, but you had some stuff, come out today with Coach of the Year, Brent Venables, not listed. You had all SEC teams, which OU was well represented. 10 guys between the 3 all SEC teams, first team, second team, and third team, which I think was like second most maybe in the SEC, but I thought there were some guys left off it that just not acceptable. And now Sooner fan says, let me say it again, Satania got screwed. Well, to me, who got screwed is, I don't know how David Stone wasn't on top 3 team. And believe you me, these guys are taking note of it. So no defensive tackle on the top 3 teams. So that was wild. No Kip Lewis on the top 3. But they were well represented, but I just kind of shaking my head on some of it. And then going back to the Brent Venables Coach of the Year, listen, I know OU's offense hasn't been great, but OU, when you think of Coach of the Year, okay, you can look at that list. There were a few guys I thought, probably don't need to be on the list. And it starts with Marcus Freeman. Okay, Marcus Freeman, same record as Brent Venables. They didn't beat anybody. Brent Venables beat 5 ranked teams, was 10-2, and preseason picked to finish 10th in the conference. How's he not in the finalists, at least in the top 10 list? And Marcus Freeman is. That's ridiculous. Marcus Freeman had no business being on that list if you can't put Brent Venables on there. And I know Tony Elliott did a great job at Virginia, okay? But I don't know where they were predicted to be in the ACC, but OU is predicted 10th, okay? And I love the fact that they're not getting these guys being picked. OU's not getting a whole lot of respect, and that's totally fine. I'm with you, Corks. Who cares? Just win it all. And I understand there were a lot of guys on that list as far as the coach that they have to be on there. And you could say, yeah. But I just didn't understand the Marcus Freeman one. They were probably predicted to go 10-2 or better. I didn't understand that one at all. D Stone and JJ not on there as a snub. Kipney ignores more motivation for him to be back. Yeah, I agree. I agree, Ferris, with this. I agree with this. Okay, I'm with you. I understand that. But go look at the list, though. If you're going to hold that against them, that's fine. But isn't the number one thing as a coach to win ball games? Wouldn't that be the number one thing as a head coach? Win football games. That's what I look up for a head coach. They were 10-2. So is RT going to play? He's been out. I don't know if he's going to play. I don't know if he does play, how much he plays. Who knows, guys? I don't know. You still got Michaela. Nobody knows about Michaela either. Like, the one thing we don't know about this infection or sickness he had is, what was it? Like, that's going to matter whether or not he plays, because was it just the flu? Was it something else? I don't know. So we're just going to have to wait and see, and that's what BV said the other day. Wait and see. Satania, second team all SEC wide receiver. Yeah, and he had a great year. BV did great this year. I'm happily shocked, but 4 more left to win. That's right. 4 more left to win. And how about it? I don't know if you guys saw the guy for Indiana, Daly, the defensive lineman. Did y'all see this? He was celebrating after the game, hands jumping up and high-fiving, and he's probably done for the year. Now, I don't want to be official on that. Just from stuff I've seen, he might be out. And he led them for tackles for loss. It's a sad deal for Indiana if it's true. Yeah, Georgia had the most, Daniel. OU had second most. I believe Georgia had 11 and OU had 10 maybe. So, well, you have to say it, Chuck. I mean, he did. So, So you have that to talk about. We can spend more time on that as well if you'd like to. I will say this. I don't know if you saw the tweet that old David Stone put out this evening, or actually this afternoon. Put out the tweet. I think it was, he didn't say what it was response to, but it was just bet. And then a guy, a pencil, handing a pencil, basically like, okay, I take note of this. Take note of this. Didn't put on the top 3 all SEC. The reason I thought it was crazy is they were winning like lineman of the week and stuff like that. So I thought it kind of thought it was a little wild that they didn't get top 3. Writing down the names, baby. Writing down the names. Taking names. Let's go take names and beat Alabama. That's all that matters at this point. This stuff is, I mean, these awards, yeah, it's great, but that's an individual award. We want team awards, and that's to keep winning, baby. Yeah, I'm not sure, Chief. Did they make it? I don't think so. Don't think so. By the way, their AD is kind of looking foolish a little bit. I don't know why he's saying stuff he's saying. It's like, it's just move on at this point. I mean, the most dominant run in the history of college football in the last 10 games, like dominant run. Yeah, you beat everybody you should have beat by a lot. That you should have beat by a lot. I call it. I doubt very seriously this happens. I think this could be a way to get more money. I don't know. I do not see him going to the NFL and leaving Notre Dame. Notre Dame will pay him whatever it takes. He's not. I don't think he's going there. I would be totally shocked by that. Michael, here's what's going to happen if Michael can't go. It's going to be Fabechi at center. I would guess it's going to be Foje at guard. I don't know why you would mess with Sexton at this point. I don't think it's fair for anybody. I don't think it's fair for Sexton, for Oklahoma, to put him in the playoffs, and he hasn't played at all this year. To me, it would have to be Fabechi at center, Foje at guard, and you play with what you just did the last game of the year. That's would be what I would go with. Gentry is redshirt junior. Should he return? Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen with him, Daniel. I mean, he's had so many injuries. I don't know if he's going to decide to go somewhere else, if he's going to come back. I just wish the guy could stay healthy. When he's healthy, he's good. He's just hasn't been able to stay healthy. Yeah, we definitely know that's not it, Mark. That's the thing too, Miss. I don't think he's ready. I don't think he'd be ready. Now, I know he's been practicing, but Michael, love the guy, but what has he given you to prove that, okay, he should be the starter? I mean, at least Foje's been out there. I would not mess with that. I would go Foje personally. Yeah, Freeman not leaving. Yeah, he's not going anywhere. Do you think, though, that Notre Dame feels like their brand is bigger than it actually is? I saw a lot of people putting this on Twitter today with the ratings. They have one game a year that's in the top 20 of the ratings. The rest of them are not. Yeah, they got the NBC TV deal, but their ratings, I mean, their brand is huge, but it's not. Is it like it used to be? I don't know. But I don't. I mean, it's an interesting question, but Cork says, got to say, best defense at 0-1 might be best since Lacewell and Simmons when you consider this offense era. That's probably true. What's up, Pink? Kind of surprised Guillory didn't make top 3 all SEC. But any input on the new 105 SEC conference roster? I don't have a whole lot of input on that mess. I really don't. I'd be interested to know what other people think about it. I don't really look at that as much as other people probably do. I will say I did what y'all told me to do last night. I got off the live before I went to sleep. I stayed up about an hour, and I watched Jim Nagy on the Oklahoma Breakdown. You guys were right. Outstanding interview. One of my favorite parts of the whole interview. Yeah, that was cool, Chief. Favorite part of the interview. When Jim Nagy says, we on signing day, we had all the players up in the offices. We had a party going on. We were blaring music, blah, 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 blah. And then he says, I wish our playlist we had going on for these recruits and committed guys would be the playlist we play on Saturdays at games. I was like, oh, okay, yeah. So he knows what a lot of us have been thinking. It's got to get better as far as that. You gotta kind of appease the players. And, they were probably playing all kinds of music that the players liked in that party room when they were signing their paperwork. Now get that on to Saturday. I liked it. I liked what he said. I really did. I know they had to change the limit. I know that. But Mess was asking me what I thought. I don't know. I don't look too much at the roster numbers. I just look at what's on the field. So I was interested in what other people thought. I know they had to change it, but why would you trash a state rival? Bedlam is iconic. I'm not sure what this is. Yeah, Gabe did say, but first, always does. I think we got somebody on here. Let me see. Oh, what's up, Germ?
Not much, man.
What you been doing today?
Busy, busy, busy. Name the movie.
What?
What Christmas movie?
Oh, you're watching Christmas movie?
No. Name the movie that line's from.
I don't know. Don't care.
Busy,
hey,
busy, busy.
I know that 85 to 105 is a big deal. I know that.
About what, Jay?
The roster limits may have moved to 105. Mess asked me what I thought about it. It is what it is. You go get what you go do what you have to do now. You got Jim Nagy, you got guys scouting players. Go do what you need to do. I don't spend a whole lot of time counting numbers personally, but maybe that's wrong of me.
What's going on tonight?
Yeah, and this probably does affect other sports more. Hey, what's going on? I'm doing a live show. That's about it. I was at a cheer competition this evening.
What is your deal tonight?
I don't have a deal. I was at a cheer competition this evening.
Rude tonight, man. Wow. Welcome.
Rude?
Yeah. Hey,
you want to talk about rude? Okay.
How was I rude?
Blero says OSU game does not benefit OU. Am I wrong? I don't know. I would like to play it. I'd like to play the Bedlam game, Jerm. Would you?
I don't see a point.
Hey, before we get to that, but first, they asked for it, so I did it. Corey changed his profile pic. Corey, I like it. Got OU in there. I like it. No to Bedlam. Let's take a poll. Who wants Bedlam?
I said the same thing. Why? What's the point?
What do you mean, why? Why not?
You don't have to play those. If you're having 9 SEC games, I'm not playing another Power 5, dude. What's the point?
Well, you have to play a Power 5 as it is. So just swap it with one of the ones you're playing. A Power 4.
You don't have to. You can play 3 group of 5s. Correct?
Not going to happen.
Hey, Bedlam was a conference game. Yes, all those things. But, hey, I saw – yeah. Coach,
that's what I thought. Steeler, man, that's why I was saying it. But Jerm disagrees with me. Jerm disagrees with me. He doesn't know the rules. So
I guess not, Jay. Enlighten me tonight.
That's the rule. You have to play one, Jerm.
One.
Okay. Why can't it be Bedlam every year?
I'm not playing Bedlam.
Why?
Why play it?
First game of the year, man. First game of the year, baby. Neutral site.
Yeah, I'm not for it. It's over with. It's done for. They stopped it. Why retract that and go play it again? It's dumb.
What else is going on tonight, Jerm? What did you think of the All SEC teams? What did you think of
Brent Venables? I know
Brent Venables not being on finalist of a Coach of the Year.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And anyone
what
who says
shocked you the most?
I haven't seen the list. I just know BV wasn't on it.
Well, Kennesaw State was on it.
Kurt Signetti was on it, correct?
Kennesaw State coach was on it.
How many coaches were on it, Jay?
James Madison, 10 or 12. Tony Elliott was on it for Virginia.
It's a farce, Jason.
You know who the biggest farce was on it? Marcus Freeman. They made the national championship game last year.
And they didn't make the playoff this year, and he's a coach of the year candidate?
Wow. How does that happen?
Because people who don't really matter and know what's going on is who's nominating, probably.
But how does that happen? They were in the championship game. They didn't even make it to the playoff, and he got nominated over a guy who was picked 10th in his league.
Who cares?
I'm kind of happy. Got a little chip on there. They'll be pissed, dude. David Stone's ticked too. You can.
Did I see Colin said he sold his ticket to a Bama fan?
He's joking.
If he's not joking, he's ridiculous.
Colin, you don't have to do a whole lot to be banned from here. If you do that, I'm banning you from the channel forever.
Hey, Jay.
I'm serious. Colin, if you sold your ticket to a Bama fan, you will not be allowed back on here. I think he's kidding. I thought he was.
I figured. Hey, Jay, you know what BV said when he saw the list?
What's that?
Thank you.
Probably.
There's no probably about it. Do you know what Kip Lewis and David Stone and Jaden Jackson, all these guys said when they saw the list of everything? Thank you.
Hey, I got a trivia question early tonight.
Bring it.
Alabama has played Georgia twice and Oklahoma once. In those 3 games, how many points have they scored in the second half?
Well, against OU, the first game, my guess is 7.
Total?
Total.
That's not correct.
Okay.
It's not 7. It's higher than 7.
Stiller man thought like me. It's probably 10.
Higher than 7. But it's not very good. 3 games, 3 second. There it is, 14. Aaron Huddleston. 14 points. And those are, you might say those are the best defenses they face this year.
Yeah.
Guys, one thing we haven't talked about this year, what OU's done defensively has been off the charts. But you know what's been even more impressive? Second half defense, third quarter defense. Out of the halftime, you talk about
adjustments, man.
BV has been dialing it up, dude. And you know what? That coaching staff, BV, they're hungry, dude. They are not satisfied with playoff. They want a lot more. And Jeremy, I brought up did you see the Indiana guy that might be out for the year?
Yeah, I heard you saying that.
It hurts them, man.
As I was driving, I heard that being said. Yeah.
Yeah. So still got.
Man, it's been a long day.
Sold out, officially sold out already. Not surprised, but how many allotted tickets did Alabama get? Do you know?
I was curious on that. Now they can get their tickets on any. They can get their hands on any ticket that a Sooner fan wants to sell. My guess is they were allotted what, 5,000? You think? Let me check.
I don't know how much are allotted. You know what has to be changed? We're going to see what happens with the playoff system next year. Like, I don't know what they're going to do, if they're going to go to 16 teams or whatever. But if they keep it at 12, Michael thinks 3,500. If they keep it at 12 teams, the number one thing that has to be changed next year, has to be, besides a not auto group of 5 bid, this has to be changed. The top 4 seeds, the second rounds are home games for them.
Hey, the answer is 3,500. Same standard allotted ticket.
So next year, like Indiana, Ohio State, Texas Tech, and Georgia, their first game they play in the playoffs should be a home game.
Yeah.
I mean, don't you think there's got to be, like, you get the bye, but there's got to be something else to get a top 4 seed, man. They need a home game. They don't get a home game. I don't like that. I think they should get a home game.
And Sooner fan, no, Bama won't have their name in an end zone. No chance.
No, this isn't a neutral site game.
It's a road game.
It's a road game.
He's hosting.
Man, I can't wait. I talked to somebody that was kind of disappointed it was a Friday night. I was like, why?
Why?
Norman High School, Norman Schools canceled school on Friday.
Hey, no, Choice did not get fired. It was their running back coach, but it wasn't Choice.
No, running back coach got let go. And I'm not surprised by that. I don't think they were happy with what was going on there. It was a good move from them, I think. But
yeah,
we'll see who they get. I think it was a good move. I don't know if Chris.
Someone asked me someone asked me if I was surprised, like OU hasn't fired a staff member yet. What?
Not right now.
They're playing.
You're gonna wait. You have to wait till the off season for that.
Yeah.
See what happens with that.
Dude, I'm exhausted.
Did you end up watching the Nagy interview, Jerm?
No, I haven't.
Well, hey, Chris, if they get him, bing, boom, that's a home run higher if they get Samples.
Correct.
I mean, that would be, as an OU fan, I'd be very sick to my stomach because he's that good. I mean, Samples is ridiculous.
Jay, I don't know if you saw Brent's email today.
Who?
Brent Miller.
I did not. I did not.
Sent us an email today. Talked about some things to talk about tonight, some ideas, and there are some good ones. And one he touched on was, the transfer portal. I need to find that and read some of that stuff. But, O-line and tight end are two positions that, where OU's got a disadvantage. Not that and I'm talking about tight end right now. Not that Kanak has been terrible because he hasn't, but, he specifically mentioned
13 dollars.
He specifically mentioned the beast over at Indiana, who's a stud. Yeah. You got Georgia's loaded with tight ends. Cuevas, when he's healthy, is really good. Oregon, really good tight end. Man, really good tight end, Oregon, man.
You good?
No, I'm not, Jay.
What are you? What? I hate to say you're kind of starting to sound like True Sooner, but I don't know where you're going with this, Jerm.
Out of the portal, you need to go get a good tight end.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
It's a place they're at a disadvantage.
Waiting for you to spit it out there. I didn't really know where you were going with that one. Yeah, obviously that's a big time need, Jerm. Nobody's going to argue that.
It hasn't been recruited well either.
Yeah, I did see this today. Good Georgia tight end hit the portal. I did see that highly recruited guy. I'm sure a lot of people on Twitter put, "Do you like covered wagons?" But don't know if he does or not. So now Ford is really. I like Ford. Ford is good. He would be a good get if they can land him. We'll see. I think that'd be a really good get. They're not getting Bryce Underwood.
They're not going to get Bryce. First off, if John Mateer's back, they're not going to get anyone unless they want someone for a backup.
Yeah, and I have some information, but I'm going to wait to share it another day.
I'm done. Bye.
No, I'm going to let somebody else share it if they want to. Now, you can leave all you want, Jerm. But, Michael, I did hear this. I do like covered wagons. I do. I can't tell you because I need to verify if this person would want to say it. So I can't say anything. But Hunter Yurchek, I haven't met with him in a few days. So, I did run Jerm off. But I like Michael. Here's what you know what? There's been a lot of people kind of saying, well, Nagy this, Nagy that, whatever. And like I've said all along, you got to give the guy a year to kind of get under his belt, do everything what he's doing, get a recruiting class in, working at 2027, a full year in the portal. It's pretty obvious that Jim Nagy knows what he wants to do in everything he does. Like, the dude is smart. He's got plans. He understands what he's trying to do. You cannot judge last year's portal class for Jim Nagy as what he's going to do all the time. He had just got here on February 25th, okay? Spring portal is a different animal than January. It is. So let's give him let's see what he does this portal season. I'm pumped for it. I am. I'm excited, man. He looks at that roster and he's like, okay, this is what we need. This is what we need. This is what we need. So how much money we need. Let's go make it happen. So here's what I'm interested to see. Will they stockpile a bunch of money and go after a big dog, or they try to get a?
I don't already know what they're doing. You just said it. You just said it. So tell us
what
your news.
I don't have any news.
You absolutely. Hey, guys. Hey, Surgeaholics. If you're new to the channel, this is normal. If you're not new, you're accustomed to this. And I'm upper 40s, almost 50, and I'm very, very, very used to this. when Jason doesn't know much, which is often,
it's not my news to tell.
He does these things where he throws out these things.
Wait. Stop. I don't do what you do. I don't do what you do.
He acts like he knows things. And then when they're announced, he'll say, that's exactly what I was going to say, but I didn't want to. It wasn't my news. I wanted the person to say the news first. Therefore, I didn't share.
No, I'm not going to do what you did last year with Jim Knowles. I'm not doing that. So
I don't have any problem with what I did with Jim Knowles. And
listen, this isn't news until I know it's news. Okay, sorry, I shouldn't have brought it up, Randy. My bad.
Fit with Fry.
My bad.
Fit with Fry brought it up. I remember. Hey, Fit. I had an inside source on this deal. Okay, with the girlfriend, with the family, and I said it last year. I was hook, line, and sinker. Thought it was happening, and I was on board with it happening. Boy, was I wrong. Hey, where's he going to be? I think it's very safe to say if OU had hired Jim Knowles, they would not be in the – listen to this. I've got a hot take. If OU would have hired Jim Knowles as the DC, they wouldn't be in the playoff and Brent Venables would be fired. Oh, gosh, that's probably true.
I don't know. Where's he going to end up?
He's at Penn State.
Didn't he bring his guy with him?
Who?
I think Campbell brought his defensive guy.
That's terrible.
Maybe I heard that he's going to bring him. That's maybe what I heard.
No. If so, Jim Knowles will get a job wherever he wants one.
Pokes?
Yep. Jay's statement from last night, Matt Campbell
5 years.
In the next 5 years.
5 years. If we're still doing, I mean, let's, who knows 5 years from now? If we're still doing Sooner Surge, hopefully we are, and hopefully you guys are still on here with us. By 2030, he will have won a national championship. Yes,
hey,
I did say that.
Why the beanie? I'm in the house and I wear a beanie. Okay, it's fine. Hey. The other question, Jay, that was an email to us to talk about was this, the whole thing of why another reason Notre Dame was left off, according to the person who emailed us, Brent Miller, Jay, he said, because of the ESPN bias towards conferences, specifically SEC, ACC, and I saw someone post this the other day. There was someone who said, well, ESPN doesn't really know what's going on in the college football committee. They have someone in the room. ESPN does know. Kirk Herbstreit and those guys acting like they're going to be stuck.
Who are you talking about?
Heather Dinich is there.
Okay, but she doesn't have a say in the rankings, dude.
Think what you want.
Jerm, you want me to tell you why Notre Dame got left out? It's pretty simple.
Think what you want about them not having a say in the rankings. Think what you want.
The reason Notre Dame got left out is because Virginia lost. Period.
I said that the other day, but
period.
Yeah, because the ACC needed a team, Jay. ESPN has an ACC deal.
You know what? It's not fair that Notre Dame, if they win, they get $20 million for themselves. The ACC splits that.
Correct.
They get it all. Notre Dame gets it all, man. Get in a conference or win one of those non-conference games.
Jesse, ESPN's in the room. They don't have a vote. Yeah, correct. They don't have a vote, but you can't tell me there's not any influence there.
Yeah, but there's influence all around the nation with
correct, Joe. It's naive to think they're not. No, Jay, you're wrong.
There's influence all around, dude.
Name it. I'll wait.
There's people pushing Notre Dame narrative everywhere, too.
In the room?
I don't know. I'm not in the room, Jerm. Are you?
No, ESPN is. ESPN's in the room.
Shake it, Jerm. Shake it.
ESPN's in the room.
Cool.
No, I don't give input. I'm not in the room. I'm a peon, just a measly middle-aged man who's an OU fan doing a hobby of a live show here every night, Jay. That's who I am. In my day job, I'm in education. I love every bit of it. I love every second of it, Jay.
Cool.
No, I'm not in the room. I'm not with the college football playoff committee.
I'd like to be one time.
If I was, again, Jay, it needs to happen. You've said it. Big Brother, all these shows have nothing on what would happen if they would all be done if they put this show out where you heard every conversation.
Why? What do you think the scenario is for? Because they do it in basketball too with this quote committee, right? What's the best option for a committee, really?
What?
What's the best option for a committee? NCAA does it for basketball too. Like
you have a committee because you need diverse opinions on the matter.
I understand that, but what's the best way to get a committee together? What do you base it off of? I mean, former players? I mean, coaches?
There is a former player on there.
I know, but like, I'm just saying, like, I don't know the best option for it, really. I don't know.
I don't want to.
It doesn't matter. This thing's going to this thing. I would bet you right now, if you want to make another bet.
Sure,
right
Jay.
now, I bet you next year there's a better chance of it being 24 teams than 16.
I agree.
Oh, so we can't make that bet.
Ketamine? What? I don't even know what ketamine
Those
is.
Compromised are on it. Yeah, I mean, wasn't Condoleezza Rice on it one year?
Yeah, but was that before the CFP committee? Was that a different? I thought that was a BCS type.
I think it was CFP, bro.
I thought that was a BCS deal.
Well, BCS, you know how long ago the BCS was?
Yeah, that's about how long Condoleezza.
No, she was on it when there was a 14 playoff and not BCS. We haven't put it in there, Corey. Corey,
we know you're chomping. We know
you're horses.
What we're chomping. You want to come tell us show and tell about how you got your ticket for $185? I got it. Okay, we're gonna put it in there, but before we do, check out the FanStop, thefanstop.com. Sign up for your team's Shirt of the Month Club. Hopefully your team is Oklahoma. You can get 20% off your first 3 months if you use the code MarySurge25. Do that by the 12th, which is very close, and you'll get your shirt by Christmas. That's right. And it's a great shirt to give to a family member because they're going to get a shirt in December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Every month, a new design each and every month, okay?
Hey, Fit Rad, I don't know if I'm saying that right, but Yurichek's worst city in the country. Joke he was the chairman. Chris following it up with, the committee's cooked when they have Arkansas ID leading it. Dude can't even lead his own school properly. Let me just tell you, over here where I'm at in Arkansas, they want Hunter gone. Not fans. Not fans
Jay,
where I'm at. And I'm right here.
You are really bad. I bet you'd be terrible at the license plate game. You're really bad at the names on here.
What do you mean?
I believe that's Fit Trader, but the other day you said one
Fit Trader. Yeah, it could be Fit Trader, Jerm.
I don't think it could be. I think it is.
Yeah, you're here with me. I know, Michael. Yeah, it's.
Hey, Jay, look at this. You ripped me. It was 13, dude.
I was right.
12 years ago.
17, Jerm. Do you read?
13 to 17.
That's not a lot. That's not.
That's a long, long time ago.
Hey, Jerm. You should know the answer to this. No, Jerm, you should know this.
Bye, Jason. Do your opinion. Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, you should know the answer to this. Who was on the BCS committee last?
It's been a while, Jay.
Wow. There was no committee on the BCS, dude. Duh. Duh.
What? What was your question?
Who was on the committee with the BCS? There wasn't one.
Yeah, there was.
It wasn't a committee.
There was Apple and Mac and Commodore and all of them.
Oh, you got cooked on that, dude.
Commodore 64 was there.
Question got you.
You're wrong, Jason. Hey, Jason, I don't know if you know this.
I probably do.
Who turns on a computer? Humans. There are people. There were people on the committee, Jay. Jeez. Wow, man.
Wow, dude. Trick question, Jay. Be nice to your brother. It's too easy sometimes, Womblero. Too easy with him. Let's open up the phone line, shall we? Corey wants them opened. So let's go for it. Anybody else that would like to call in, There it is, right there in the chat. If you want to call and chat, go for it. There's the link. I pinned it. Nobody asked, where's the link? Where is it? It's right there and it's pinned. Scroll up to the top. You'll see it. The BCS absolutely had a committee. Now, Arkansas AD as chair did his job. I disagree. And the reason I disagree is, why are you waiting to the last week to have Miami jump Notre Dame? It was false. They were lying about it. It was false. It was silly. We got a caller, and it's Corey. He was ready to get on here. Corey.
Hey, by the way, the BCS. By the way, Jay, the BCS committee is the College Football Playoff Committee. Right again.
Hey, Corey, what's up?
Bro, hey, I'm going to the playoff game.
How much was your ticket, bro?
$185.
Okay, so my dad's coworker, or he doesn't really know him all that well, but like he works with him sometimes. But he has season tickets, and apparently season ticket holders got their tickets for like $180.
Correct.
So I only had to pay $185.
Nice, good seats.
I'm in section 44, row 25, seat 1.
Seat 1, baby. Victory seat right there, Corey.
I'm in the south end zone, I believe.
Shirtless?
Hell no.
What? Come on now.
No, it's gonna be freezing cold.
Come on now. Shirtless, bro.
I bet you wouldn't go shirtless right now.
Oh, I would.
Be loud and proud, Nicholas says.
Hey, I freaking will.
Oh, I know you will.
Congrats on getting the ticket. I'm glad to hear the story.
You get to go to the first playoff game in the history of Oklahoma in Norman. How cool is that?
I've been to 5 home games this year. I buy my tickets on SeatGeek the night before. Bro, I live in Tulsa. Like, it's 2 hours to drive to Norman.
You're committed, man.
I am.
Hey, Corey.
Have they
lost the game at home that you went to?
Yes.
Ole Miss, did you go that one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, they're going to win this.
No matter the outcome, it was we've had a great season. Like, no one predicted us to go 10-2, but I did.
That's right.
Congrats, Corey.
Congrats.
Hey, Boomer Sooner.
Boomer.
Hey,
Sooner.
good to hear from you, Corey. See you, man.
Hey, Fit Trader 687. I just checked. I'm glad you asked this because I checked today. Yesterday, the high was 51, low of 34. So you're looking at probably 40 degrees at kick. Today, high of 62, low of 45.
Whoa, 62?
Getting a little warmer. But that's 7 o'clock at night, it won't be.
Still, that's great for December 19th. Yeah. Hey, Cade, I don't understand that because it's pinned right here. I see it. That's weird. Let me see if I can figure out what's going on.
Chris says, hey, thanks for the super too, Chris. Appreciate it. Even the Longhorn support that you give. I appreciate you, man. Jay, have you heard anything as to why Arkansas can't get the billionaires to fork out the money? That program has so much potential. And I went to the stadium a couple weeks ago. It's a great vibe, man.
Well, here's the thing, Chris.
Michael
would probably attest. Michael would probably attest this because he's in this area too. Let's just talk about Arkansas for a minute, okay? Basketball and baseball are king here, okay? They just are, even though obviously football is like a money sport. They went and got Calipari. That had nothing to do with Hunter Yurchek. That was Tyson wanting Calipari, forking that out, okay? Forking the money into the basketball program. So Tyson, yes. Walmart money, it's a lot of it is the arts. It's different things with the arts instead of sports. Now, maybe that changes in the future. Silverfield, the guy they hired, is he raises a lot of money. But the only thing I can say is I think the Walmart money, even though, there's some going to Arkansas, a lot of it to me, I think from what I hear and see, is it's going to more things like the arts. Now, Michael, I don't know if you can agree with me. Tyson's put a lot of money into basketball. Maybe they will into football too. Baseball, they have plenty of money for baseball. But yeah, and that's what I'm saying, Michael. But Tyson is I think they're feeding that though.
Did I share my
Walmart story? It's a basketball school and a baseball school. That's what it is.
Did I share my Walmart story the other day?
Which one, Germ?
About when I was trying to make that fruit salad.
No, I don't think you've shared.
I went there at 6 a.m. when they opened.
Wait, hold up. Let's finish this and you can share it. Chief, thanks for the Superman. Says, absolutely love the show, boys. What do Notre Dame, USC, and Texas all have in common? They missed the playoffs.
They missed the playoff.
Chief,
thanks for the super, too.
Thanks for the super.
Hey, there's Brent Miller. We kind of talked about a couple of things Brent Miller emailed us about earlier. Brent says, Fitzrad, 10-day forecast shows sunny. Yep. I was a little off, but I was right there, Jay.
Hey, Chris, I've asked people around here. I cannot get the answer as to why people like that haven't really donated much. But
Jason, I was making a fruit salad for my school's potluck Thanksgiving. I got there at 6 a.m. to go in there and get the stuff I need, the canned fruit and the instant pudding pack.
Instant pudding, yeah.
Couldn't find the instant pudding.
Get the app.
Listen to me.
The app.
I might have already shared this. There was a lady there shopping for Walmart, and I said, I even looked at a little Thanksgiving thing. I was like, I'm looking for the instant pudding. Instant pudding, is that liquid? I said, no, it's a powder. You cook with it. And she said, let me check. Gets the machine out. Literally 2 minutes finding. Finally says, yeah, you can only buy that online.
Yeah, right.
Instant pudding online.
Well, type it in the app. It tells you where it's at. Exactly.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, Michael, you know what's funny is, yeah, Missouri, they do know Missouri. What's funny is his golf course. I know a few people that play there, they're members, and he's at the course all the time. We'll just walk up and talk to him. I mean, yeah, he does spend a lot of time on the golf course. Hey.
Yep, Lincoln Riley's not in the playoff either. It's funny. Everyone thought Lincoln Riley would go before BV. Wrong. He ain't there. Cooking up a brisket somewhere.
We got to talk about. Did you see Troy Aikman today?
No. Why would I see Troy Aikman?
You didn't see what he said?
Did I see what he said?
He's not. And this has to do with the Jerry Jones stuff. He's not forking out any more money to NIL. He did it last year. He said to one player at UCLA, and he left after 1 year. And he goes, I didn't even get a thank you. He goes, I'm not doing it again. Now, the rumor was that player was Dante Moore that went to Oregon. Now, I don't know, but he wasn't very happy about it. But
I wouldn't be either, my man. Hey,
you expect to think, every time you donate money? I mean,
hey, Mac, I wouldn't blame them if they did. I don't want them to. But you know what? First playoff game in the history of the program. I don't care what they do if you win the game. I don't care what they do.
Yeah, I'm with you. Did you watch the Nagy interview?
You've already asked me. No.
Did you answer it? Oh, okay. Did you see the thing about him wanting better music played?
No, you told me about that, though.
Oh, okay.
That's legit stuff, Jay. Hey, do they still have the guy who tries to get everyone loud? I haven't heard him, Jay.
Man, he is. There are people asking do you think they'll storm the field if they beat Bama?
I don't care if they do, honestly.
No. Heck no. They're not storming the field. No. Gray Guy's all for it, though. He says storm the field, baby. I disagree. I don't think you need to do that. Even though the game's not till next Friday, it doesn't feel as long as a break as I thought it would.
Jay, so when will you think – I would think Friday people are going to start talking about this game. Coaches, everyone.
You're a week out on Friday, Jerm.
Mm-hmm.
You're a week out. It's the only game in town on Friday. I mean, it's going to be a great – oh, did you hear Tate Sandell talking about Kevin Wilson?
There's been a lot of great talk about Kevin Wilson.
But he was saying about how it kind of changed their season before the Tennessee game.
Yeah, I've seen the article. There was an article about Kevin Wilson and what he told the players.
His speech, but basically Kevin Wilson was in tears. He was really emotional, firing him up. Dude,
true Sooner, man. He's a true Sooner, Jay.
That was a good offseason move. It looks like. Availability report next Wednesday.
It could be Thursday, could be Wednesday, probably Wednesday, but could be Thursday. They said.
You think? I don't know when they're going to do that. We got Daniel. What's up, Daniel?
What's up? No one was calling in. So I was like, let me call in and try to see if I can spark some stuff.
Were you there with Wilson? Was Wilson on staff.
So Coach Wilson, he recruited me and then he left.
What kind of guy is he?
He's cool. He really is. He's a cool dude. Very I would say, I don't want to say down to earth, but he's very personable. He knows how to connect with players. And I think, I got that from even some of the old players. I remember Ryan Burroughs telling me that, and I don't know if that's what made players really want to play for him. That's what made those offenses also great that they were a part of. But he really is. He's a very personable coach. So I think that's why I think he needs to have more of a role, hopefully going into next year. I really do think he needs to be a offensive coordinator that young to pair off with that new. The young to pair with the old. My bad there. So I just think that would be a good dynamic. I feel like it'd be unfortunate for them to let him go. I don't think it'd be a good idea for them to let him go. Someone with that knowledge. I'm not saying he's the best offensive coordinator out there, but he's pretty dang good. Now, I don't think it'd be a good idea to not use him in any capacity.
Yeah.
But no, I just was wanting to call in and kind of talk about some future outlook. I kind of mentioned in the comments, just seeing, the all SEC freshman All-American stuff. I kind of said earlier, like with the offensive line. And I know y'all have heard me say it before, but man, I'm looking at that O-line, with Fasusi being freshman All-American and Fabechi and those guys, and I'm just looking at next year. If they can stay healthy, the depth there is pretty decent, but it could be better. You got 90% of those guys return. You got EPL, you got Fabechi, you got Michaela, you got Fasusi.
Will Fabechi be back?
You say that again?
Will Fabechi be back?
I don't know. I've heard people say yes. I've heard some people say they're not sure. I think he should. I think he has a bit more. I think he needs a bit more in there to really get him to that next level.
I didn't know he had an eligibility.
Yeah, he does. There's a few guys that's why I even said that about Gentry, but yeah, so kind of there. And then I even like with me looking at the receivers. I know we lost all the receivers, the year prior, but I think that Nagy and those guys, I think they're finally starting to kind of the guys that we want to see, that we're expecting to be that those crop of guys that will turn that offense into something special. I think that's what we're waiting to see with the Elijah Thomas and those guys like that finally coming in and being, because there's nothing against it, but right now we have guys that came in to replace what we lost. It wasn't necessarily something that we built up. So I'm just looking at the future and thinking, man, specifically on the offensive side, defense, that they got that bowl, that they got that ship. It's going right there. But the offense, I really think we're looking at cooking something special. Obviously not when they sit there. So yeah, I didn't know his classification, but I've heard some people say he may have another year. I'm not sure. That's what I've heard. I haven't looked it up. So, but even so, still with those guys returning, man.
Young guys.
So that's just some stuff I wanted to bring, kind of looking at that future outlook on what we have coming back next year and what we already have. I still think we have a pretty, I say, young team like that. That's just going to keep getting better. So we'll see.
Yeah, they got three or four skill players in on the offense, because you're right, the core of the offensive line, those three young guys, EPL, Fasusi, Foje, and then if Mateer comes back, you would gotta think he'd be better. But I see this comment about Pettit on the outside, Elijah Thomas. They got some young dudes. If they can get that side of the ball rolling, I agree. The defense is set. It's set.
And I think people are just frustrated, because even my wife says it. Like, she's like, he's been trash. Mateer. And I think, like I said, I think Mateer's just going through, he's just going through a baseball slump to me. I think he just came back from that injury, and he just hasn't got his legs back under him for some unknown reason. I don't know what it is, but that's what I think. But again, with the Pettit and guys like that, y'all heard me say it the other day when they landed that guy. I've looked at some of his film, and I even said that to Corks, I know people, love Cam Coleman. I mean, hey, I'm seeing I'm like he can potentially be the kind of guy like that. So, and I see somebody ask about score. I think it's going to be similar to the first time we played Alabama. I'm going to say I think OU's offense might surprise us a little bit. I think that I think they might. I'm not leaning on it a lot, but I think it could be a bit surprising. And when I say a bit surprising, I'm talking about a substantial. Like if our offense is 50% good, I'm talking about 60, 65%. But it's not going to be by much, but I think it'd be a little bit better. So I'm going to say probably let's go 28-24 OU, something like that.
That would be it. Ahead of the over. So I think the line set at 40.
Daniel.
40.5.
Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, 40.5 is the line, I think. So that would be slightly over it, which, hey, if OU scores 28 points and wins this game, watch out everyone else in the country. And, hey, couple of things. Mark, this would be great.
I disagree. I disagree.
What do you mean you disagree?
Here's where I'm at on this. They're
going to the Rose Bowl if they win. You have to have roses.
You're talking about after the game,
after the game, they should have roses, yes.
But then I think it looks like that's your destination.
No, it's the next. It is the.
I disagree. I'm not a fan of that. You can leave. I don't care. Leave, dude. I don't care if that turns you off.
You just said then it looks
my goal as a player and a fan would be
just a second
championship game.
You just said it looks like it's your destination. It is. That's where they're going.
It's different when you went to the Orange Bowl and they did oranges. It's different because that was the championship game, dude.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was. Back in the day.
No, it wasn't, Jason. They didn't have a championship game. Everyone played in the bowl game and they picked a champion, buddy.
You knew that was the last game, Germ.
Jason, do you know what destination means?
Germ, I've been to plenty of destinations in my life.
Let me ask you this question.
Have you seen the Jim Nagy interview, Germ?
Jason, yes or yes?
Yes or no?
Jason, yes or yes? Yes or yes?
Yes.
Rose Bowl is the next destination.
The next one is not the final.
Who said final destination? I'm not talking about a Lawrence Fishburne movie. I'm not talking about a Lawrence Fishburne movie, okay?
I agree, Kel. Forget the roses. Job ain't finished. I agree with you.
I think it would be so cool because you used to do it.
You were talking about Indiana last week, how it looks like they won a national championship, Germ. Now, listen, this is different.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is. That's a championship. That's a Western Conference championship. That's different. OU's not winning a quarterfinal championship.
Okay, so stay with me.
No, you can't. That is great.
If they win the Rose Bowl, should they celebrate like that? Because it's a Rose Bowl victory.
It's not a Rose Bowl victory, though.
Yes, it is.
It's not like it used to be. It's not.
That's why we're saying take it back like it used to be. Old school, Jay.
No, move on. No, it's not. I'm totally against it. But, hey, appreciate that. Smash that subscribe button. Thank you. Thank you, Danielle. Appreciate that. Don't miss out.
Job wasn't finished. I agree the job wasn't, but I was all for it, dude. I love it. Hey, there was a couple other things I want to talk about, Jay. Hold on. Daniel brought up Cam Coleman, Jay.
Yeah.
I've heard BB talk. They did it with Ott, a guy who everyone wanted, and he didn't fit their MO. I think OU's more about culture, that they're taking the OKC model. And Nagy's just he loves what Sam Presti's doing. I think they're looking more at player not just talent, but also what they're going to bring in the locker room. I think they're looking at that more than you think.
So you don't think if Cam Coleman entered that, you should go and spend a bunch of money and get him?
Oh, I'm not saying they shouldn't. I said I don't think they will.
That's what it sounded like you were saying.
No, I don't think Jim Nagy will, Jay.
I don't know. He might, Germ. I don't know.
Bring on the Roses. War of the Roses. Bring him on. You can't tell me you wouldn't want to see the OU players with the rose in their ear talking smack. Oh, yeah, bring it.
If you're talking about, it sounds like y'all are talking about like celebration.
No, Jay, back in the day when OU would win their last game of the year and you knew they were going to the Orange Bowl, there'd be a little
That's because they were going to the Orange Bowl for one
They
game.
were throwing oranges on the field.
For one game.
It would be great if roses were on the field at the end of the game. It would be awesome. It'd be elite. It'd be elite, Jason. Have many men be playing in the background with roses all over the place. It would be phenomenal.
I don't know. I want the national championship. I could care less about the Rose Bowl. I know it's the next destination.
You can't get to the Natty without the Rose Bowl.
Now, Joe said it's crazy not to
do it. Yes.
I mean, you can
You
celebrate.
can't get there without the Rose Bowl, Jason. You can't skip a step. You can't skip it and get $200 and whatever, man.
Enjoy the moment and move on to the next day. So, Gray God's all for it.
Yes. And
maybe I'm in the minority here. Maybe I'm in the minority.
Oh, this is great, Tim.
Roses are red, violets are blue.
Kick Bama's arse.
And then IU. That's a good. Tim, are you a poet? Germ, I know how good you are with literacy and poets.
Literacy?
Yeah.
Go ahead, yeah.
Germ, I bet you can come up with a good one in the next 4 minutes, probably. Good little poem.
Say it again.
A good little rap, couldn't you?
No, say what you said.
Poem.
Poem.
Yeah.
Poem?
Poem. That's the way I say it, dude.
You said poem. It's poem.
I said poem. Yeah.
It's poem.
It's definitely not poem. It's poem.
You just said I was the king of literacy. You said poem. I corrected you and said, no, it's not.
Have you seen the Jim Nagy interview?
Am I in Groundhog Day right now? It's been fun, Jay. Hey,
winning one playoff game and then celebrating it with. I'm going to get a real trivia here. Just
918. Speaking of trivia, 918 was on here. Hadn't seen him in a couple days, so welcome back. The trivia has been wide open with 918 not here, but Aaron Huddleston's been doing his thing as well. Check out Sugar 66. It's a dessert shop in the 918, hosted and owned by 918, and it's over in the Mother Road Market, which is a great place this time of year. If you have a business around there and you're a business person in Tulsa downtown area, go sliding over to the Mother Road Market and check out the dessert shop after you get whatever food you're eating there. Or if you're over in the Highway 66 or in the Claremore, Catoosa area, you'll see the Big Blue Well, and there's a shop over there as well. But great variety of desserts at Sugar 66. Jason apparently has an actual trivia question tonight. Ricky says, playing at the Rose Bowl, but not a Rose Bowl game for a Rose Bowl trophy.
This is going to be a very quick answer because
Arkansas, it's poem.
It's going to be a very quick answer. Okay, so just be ready. But when OU played Bama the first time, they snapped. What was the winning streak they snapped for Alabama's home winning streak? How many games was it? How many straight games had they won at home before OU beat them? That's the trivia question. Pretty easy. I mean, if you watch the game, you know it. There it is. I knew it'd be quick. 17. Now, do we give it to Joe with the question mark? Do we count that? Is he asking?
Is he asking or is he saying 17?
We'll give it to him, but technically, no, we'll give it to him. Good job. Yeah, I knew people would get that.
Hey, good stuff tonight on a pretty slow night. You had Chris giving a super tonight. We appreciate that. Chief T-Bird giving a super. Appreciate that.
I want to bring something up as we close because Joe brings up Jeopardy. I got an idea. I was actually talking to Jackson yesterday, and we were talking about this. It would be kind of cool. I think we can do it. I don't know if we do it after the season or before, probably after the OU's last game when it's slower, but having an OU Jeopardy night, that would be pretty cool.
That would be great.
You call in. You have a question that's asked. If you get it right, you move on. If you miss it, you're out.
I'll channel my inner Alex Trebek, and we should do that. That's a great idea. That's something. Let's work on it, Jay. Hey, guys, appreciate it. Yeah, thanks for watching tonight. We'll be back tomorrow night. Tomorrow's Wednesday. It's hump day. It's another day closer to the hosting of the OU Bama college football playoff game in Norman, Oklahoma. Can't wait. Guys, been real tonight. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful Wednesday or a wacky Wednesday, One or the other.
Wild Wednesday.
Wild Wednesday.
Is it going to be a wet Wednesday tomorrow? Is it going to rain?
No, it's not a wet Wednesday.
Is it going to rain?
Go read a poem, man. Go read a poem. Wet Wednesday.